Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. In today's class we'll learn how I made this beautiful design. So I have my material, then I have my veil net, and then my Alice band. These are the three major materials I'll be using for this tutorial. So at first I'm just going to cut out my material, and I used length of 30 inches. Meanwhile, this material is a stretchy fabric. Okay, so if you are working with non-stretchy fabric, I will advise that you use length that is up to 35 inches or 40 inches. Okay, so I use just length of 30 inches and wideness of 3.5 inches, 3.5 inches. So this is the measurement I cut for the material. Okay, so I'm going to fold it this way and take it to my sewing machine and sew it as well, after which I will turn it over, okay, before I use it to work. So I've sewn it and I'm just going ahead to turn it over. All right, so this material is right over here is known as some people call it baby, some people call it yori yori material. That's exactly the material I used for this tutorial. Okay, but you can use any material of your choice, your doll face, your satin, your mirror face, your raw silk, any material of your choice. You can actually use it to achieve this. If you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. This is Neki Collection channel, and I create content on how to make your headwear designs, your hair fascinators. So you can go ahead to hit the subscribe button to stay updated once I drop new tutorials. And if you find value watching my videos, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. All right. So I've already turned this fabric, and right now I'm just going to be using it to cover up my Alice band. And I'm going to be using this glue. When I apply the glue, then I will wrap it. Okay, and while applying the glue, ensure that you apply it on both sides, both the top and the under. All right, to make sure that your fabric sticks so well to this band. Okay, so I'm just going to be wrapping it with my fabric. Meanwhile, you may notice that I didn't attach this extra elastic that some fascinators do have. Well, what I'm working with is a light fabric. You know, veil net is just a light fabric, so it can stay very well. I normally use the elastic, like fix the elastic, if something that will be on the band will be a kind of heavy design. Let's say I'm working with a something that involves bead work. Okay, then you have to fix the elastic. But if your design is just a light one, you can just go ahead to do this. Okay, so I'm just taking my time to wrap my fabric, and while wrapping it, ensure that you make it firm, you make it tight. All right, so keep watching and you keep learning. If you find value, please go ahead to give me a thumbs up, like my videos, recommend my channel, and subscribe if you are yet to do so. Okay, thank you for joining me in today's class. So let's continue. Okay, guys, so I've come to the end of the wrapping of this Alice band. You can see how beautiful it looks, right? So we'll move to the next stage, which is working with this veil net. So my first measurement will be 22 inches. The total veil net I used for this fascinator was 2 yards. But for the first measurement, I'm using 22 inches. Okay, so I'll be using this to create that very face net style you saw on the band. So I will be measuring out 4 inches by the width and 4 inches by the length. And because I can't use chalk on this, I will use pin to like place a mark on the 4 inches. I hope you understand what I'm saying, so you can just watch what I'm doing. I will also repeat it for the other side so that you grab what I'm saying. And actually, there is a way I will also cut it out. So keep watching and keep learning. Okay guys, so now that I'm done cutting it out, I'm just going to run a stitch. You can see the place I pointed at. I'm just going to run a stitch, a loose stitch actually, all the way through. And when I'm done, I'm just going to pull the thread to form my gathers. Okay, so that is simply what I'm doing in this step. I hope you are following. If you have any question at all, you can leave it in the comment section and I will respond to you. So you can see that the gathers have already formed. So this very part is for that part that dropped in front, a kind of a face net. Okay, I hope you are grabbing this. So when you have created these gathers and it forms this shape, you can actually take it to your Alice band and then also hand stitch it to the position you want it to stay. You can hand stitch it at the right side or the left side or at the top. Okay, so that is simply what I am doing right now. I'm just hand stitching this very gathered net on my Alice band. I hope you are following. Do you enjoy this video? Let me know in the comment section. So right now I am done with this. We move to the bows. If you notice, the fascinator also has some bows at the top. So you watch and see how I formed the bows. You can actually rewatch this video if you didn't get it at this first time. You can rewatch it as many times as possible. Can you see how I am forming my bow? And when I'm done doing it, I'll also fix it on my Alice band. Okay, this is very simple fascinator that won't take you more than, let's say, more than 30 minutes to create. Okay, so you can recreate this and let me know what you think about this design. Do you love it? And was it easy for you to achieve? Okay, thank you for always sticking to this channel and let's continue.